Hey there, primate pals. Welcome back to another thrilling episode where we dive into the wild and wonderful world of our closest animal relatives. It's your main man, Jonathan Smith here, back with another video. Today, we're not just talking about any ordinary day, and guess what? Today's a real humdinger because it's National Gorilla Day. That's right, a day dedicated to celebrating these magnificent creatures who share so much with us. You know what that means? Time to celebrate the OG himself, the eighth wonder of the world, the one, the only King Kong. From his first appearance in 1933 to his latest adventures, King Kong has captured our imaginations like no other. So, to honor the big guy and his real-life counterparts, we're diving deep into the pop culture jungle to uncover the top 20 King Kong references. From movies and TV shows to books and video games, King Kong's influence is everywhere. Let's get this show on the road. Buckle up because we're about to embark on a journey through the legacy of King Kong, exploring how this giant ape has left an indelible mark on our culture. Get ready for some surprises and fun facts along the way. All right, first up, we're hitting up the mean streets of Woodcrest with the Boondocks. Hey there, primate pals. Welcome back to another thrilling episode where we dive into the wild and wonderful world of our closest animal relatives. It's your main man, Jonathan Smith here, back with another video. Today, we're not just talking about any ordinary day, and guess what? Today's a real humdinger because it's National Gorilla Day. That's right, a day dedicated to celebrating these magnificent creatures who share so much with us. You know what that means? Time to celebrate the OG himself, the eighth wonder of the world, the one, the only King Kong. From his first appearance in 1933 to his latest adventures, King Kong has captured our imaginations like no other. So, to honor the big guy and his real-life counterparts, we're diving deep into the pop culture jungle to uncover the top 20 King Kong references. From movies and TV shows to books and video games, King Kong's influence is everywhere. Let's get this show on the road. Buckle up because we're about to embark on a journey through the legacy of King Kong, exploring how this giant ape has left an indelible mark on our culture. Get ready for some surprises and fun facts along the way. All right, first up, we're hitting up the mean streets of Woodcrest with the Boondocks. I mean, I get it, Riley. You're a tough guy, but come on, man. You're like, what, 8 years old? King Kong would eat you for breakfast. Next, we're off to the whimsical world of smiling critters where things get, well, a little less whimsical. It's a hilarious nod to the classics, proving that even in a world of sunshine and rainbows, a little King Kong chaos is always welcome. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to enter the wacky world of the high fructose adventures of annoying Orange. Coconut undergoes a rather unexpected transformation, towering over the kitchen, smashing stuff left and right, just like our boy Kong. Chapter 4. When Titans collide, Godzilla vs. Kong is like the ultimate monster mash, a clash of the titans that had everyone on the edge of their seats. It's a visual spectacle that pays homage to both legendary monsters, giving them each their moment to shine and smash. Chapter 5. Kong vs. Kong. This classic flick throws a mechanical twist into the mix, pitting our furry friend against, well, himself. That's right, folks, it's King Kong versus Mecha Kong. It's a battle for the ages, with enough explosions, laser beams, and ape-on-robot action to satisfy even the most die-hard kaiju fan. Rampaging with the best of them. Fast forward to 2018 and we've got Rampage, a film that takes inspiration from the classic 1980s video game. The film is a love letter to giant monster movies, featuring colossal creatures wreaking havoc on cities, much like our boy Kong is known to do.
Chapter 7, Donkey Kong barrel throwing inspiration.
Next up, we're entering the world of video games with the one and only Donkey Kong. Even Shigeru Miyamoto, the creator of Donkey Kong, has admitted that the character was heavily inspired by King Kong. Chapter 8. Pulgasari, the Korean Kong. Let's journey to South Korea for our next entry, the 1985 kaiju film Pulgasari. The film tells the story of a giant monster, Pulgasari, who emerges from a rice paddy and grows to an enormous size, drawing comparisons to King Kong.
Chapter 9, Okja, the super pig with a Kong-sized heart.
Hold on to your bacon, folks, because we're about to meet Okja, the genetically engineered super pig from Bong Joon-ho's 2017 masterpiece. Both are powerful creatures caught in the crosshairs of human greed and exploitation, forced into situations beyond their control. Chapter 10. Attack on Titan Colossal Chaos. Get ready to enter the post-apocalyptic world of Attack on Titan, where humanity lives in fear of colossal humanoid creatures, known as Titans. Both represent forces of nature, awe-inspiring and terrifying in equal measure, reminding us of the power and unpredictability of the world around us. Chapter 11. Kaiju Big Battle, where Kong's spirit lives on. This show is a love letter to all things kaiju, featuring giant monster characters battling it out in hilarious, over-the-top fashion. And yes, folks, you better believe there are more than a few Kong-inspired creatures throwing punches and bananas in this wacky world. Chapter 12. Super Godzilla Kong's Gaming Glory. This classic beat-em-up let you unleash kaiju fury on unsuspecting cities, and guess who was on the roster of playable monsters? That's right, King Kong himself. Chapter 13. Mighty Kong, a musical makeover. This film put a fun, family-friendly spin on the legend, introducing King Kong to a whole new generation with catchy tunes and vibrant animation. Title South Park does King Kong, sort of. In the episode The Biggest Douche in the Universe, the boys get caught up in a media frenzy surrounding, well, let's just say it involves a certain celebrity psychic and a certain deceased primate. Title: Family Guy, Monkey, Business with Peter Griffin. In the episode Chitty Chitty Death Bang, our favorite animated oaf, Peter Griffin, decides to dress up as King Kong for Halloween. Of course, because this is Family Guy, things go hilariously wrong, resulting in one of the most memorable and chaotic Halloween episodes in the show's history. Get ready to blast off to the year 3000 with Futurama, where even in the distant future, the legend of King Kong lives on. In the episode Bender's Big Score, the Planet Express crew encounters a giant ape-like monster that's clearly a nod to the eighth wonder of the world. Zoinks! Even the Mystery Inc. gang couldn't escape the long reach of King Kong's influence. In Scooby-Doo and the Monster of Mexico, our favorite mystery solvers encounter a giant ape creature that's clearly inspired by the legendary movie monster.
You might not think a bowling comedy like Kingpin would have much in common with a giant ape movie, but you'd be wrong.
In one scene, our hapless hero, Ernie McCracken, drops a King Kong reference, proving that even in the most unexpected places, the eighth wonder of the world can make an appearance.
Remember Wreck-It Ralph, the heartwarming animated film that took us inside the world of arcade games?
The character of Fix-It Felix Jr. is actually based on the classic arcade game Donkey Kong, which, as we've already established, was heavily inspired by King Kong. It's a fun example of how pop culture can influence itself in unexpected ways. Fasten your seatbelts, folks, because we're blasting off to outer space with Zathura, a space adventure. This thrilling film takes us on an interstellar journey filled with excitement and danger. During their perilous journey through the cosmos, the characters face numerous challenges and unexpected twists. One of the most intriguing moments is when the protagonists encounter a massive ape-like alien. This creature is a clear nod to the legendary movie monster King Kong. It's a fun and unexpected cameo that adds a layer of humor and surprise to the film. This clever inclusion proves that King Kong's influence extends far beyond the confines of Earth. From the jungles of Skull Island to the vast reaches of space, his iconic presence continues to captivate audiences. Whether it's through direct appearances or subtle references, King Kong remains a towering figure in the world of cinema, bridging genres and generations. So there you have it, folks. 20 King Kong references that prove this big ape's impact on pop culture is bigger than a skyscraper. From his humble beginnings in 1933 to his modern-day blockbusters, King Kong's roar continues to echo through the halls of cinema. Who knew? But more than just a big ape, King Kong represents the untamed wild, the struggle against exploitation, and the enduring power of empathy in a world that often forgets it. Behind the scenes, directors and actors have poured their hearts into bringing this colossal character to life. From toys to memorabilia, King Kong has become a beloved icon, transcending generations. Fans around the world celebrate his legacy at conventions and themed events, keeping the spirit of King Kong alive. His influence extends beyond the silver screen, appearing in comics, video games, and more. The name King Kong is synonymous with adventure, excitement, and a touch of the extraordinary. His iconic scenes have been reenacted and parodied countless times, cementing his place in entertainment history. Long live the King indeed. Here's to many more years of King Kong roaring his way into our hearts and imaginations.